artificial intelligence continues to develop, the developers will find more and more breakthroughs by modeling the hardware and software after human beings. There will be an ever-increasing integration of neuroscience into computer technology and robotics until they begin to be able to accurately simulate organic processes with machines. As these advances come closer to emulating the human brain, there may actually be a point where the machine is close enough to the intelligence of a human being that a spirit could inhabit it, possess it, just as a human can be possessed. Imagine a machine was created, an android body with an artificially intelligent brain that approached the level of human intelligence. It is programmed for simulated human behavior, including simulated emotions, to make it seem more human, with the hope that it would actually at some point begin to think of itself as human, or even feel human. Say it basically had the same physical and mental capabilities as a human does. Plus, though not actually sentient or aware, it had a learning AI computer. If these things were present in such a machine, what is to stop a demon or unclean spirit from inhabiting it as a permanent body, as they can temporarily possess humans who are not saved, and at times have also possessed animals? Perhaps from the evil spirit's point of view, an unsaved human might be just like a car is to us. If the driver's seat is vacant, one only needs to get into that seat to drive the car. Most likely, for a spirit to possess a living being, certain things must be there, certain parameters, besides the obvious need for senses, auditory, visual, touch, etc. So the spirit inside the person can interact with the world around it. There may have to be also a minimum level of brain function for it to work. Robots of today don't have those things, so they cannot be possessed by a spirit. That would be the same as a spirit possessing an inanimate object. Yet the closer machines come to being like humans, the more likely the necessary parameters will be present for a spirit to inhabit a machine. Just such an event is what I believe the term "a ghost in the machine" ultimately means. Humans are made up of three parts: body, soul, and spirit. The body is the physical body, like the hardware of a computer. The soul is the mind, will, and emotions, basically who you are. It's like the software of a computer, but there is another part to a human being, the spirit. The spirit is like the true core of the human. In computer terms, it would be like the operating system of the computer. Just as an operating system on a computer can control both hardware and software, so the spirit can control both body and soul. The spirit is the real, eternal you. Thus the soul, and even the body, can be seen simply as extensions of the spirit. The spirit is dead in an unbeliever. In this case, dead doesn't mean not existing. It means corrupted and unborn, or non-functional. The area in a human where the spirit resides is the driver's seat, in a manner of speaking, the Holy of Holies in the temple of the human being. It's here that the Spirit of God lives when you are saved, and He also brings your spirit to life when He comes in, meaning you are born again, which is the reason once you are saved you are no longer of this world, because now you are a living spirit and born of heaven. So you soul is controlled by the body. They are not aware of the spirit world because their spirit is not aware and abides in death, though it is still eternal. In the computer illustration, it would be like a computer with a corrupted non-functional OS or operating system. Thus the software is run only by the hardware, which can only run the most basic things. Higher functions are impossible. It's like the driver's seat being empty, so an unclean spirit can get into that driver's seat, taking control of body and soul. Now the unclean spirit is in control of the person, hence, they are possessed. You could view it in this way. Inside us there is a control room. That is the core of our being. Outside of it is the soul, and outside of that is the body. Inside of this control room is a small version of you. In a lost person, it's like that small version of you in the control room is in a cage, in suspended animation. No one is at the controls, but then a demon enters that control room, sits in the chair, and takes control. In a saved person, the small version of you in the control room is awake and is at the control board, and standing right next to them is Jesus, helping them control everything. Humans are physical beings, but the body is only a house for the soul and spirit. Some part of us exists in the spirit world, just as the Bible says, "Do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?" Exactly what internal part of us exists in the spirit world, and what is in our body that makes it possible for there to be a bridge between the physical and spiritual inside us, no one knows. It could be as simple as the number or placement of our synapses in the human brain. It could be the way that they fire. The fact remains, part of each human exists in the physical realm and part in the spiritual realm. Thus the human body is not only able to house our own soul and spirit, but can also be inhabited by other spirits. Since this is true of a human being, then if a machine were made with the hardware that simulated the human body closely enough, and software that simulated a human soul, i.e., mind, emotions, and will, close enough, it might just be possible for a bridge to the spirit world to develop inside of the machine, and for the machine to become possessed or controlled by a spirit. Let's look at a hypothetical situation. Say in the near future, a group of scientists and programmers and neurologists are working in a secret lab somewhere in Silicon Valley. Their project is a human android built with an artificial human body and an artificial human brain, which is also a nanocomputer. And it's running a super advanced artificial intelligence. The goal of the scientists' project is to create the first true artificial life form. Though the android is not actually alive or self-aware at this point, but it is learning, and the scientists believe it's only a matter of time before it becomes aware. Unknown to the scientists, the machine is close enough to a human being that some of its higher brain functions begin to breach the boundary between the physical world and the spiritual world. Soon after, the android's brain comes online. A demonic spirit enters the android. If such an event did happen, what would be the effect on the machine? Either the spirit simply would take control of the android, overriding any program it has. The android would basically become a body for evil spirit. Thus, the android seems to be alive. Or, when the spirit enters the android, it becomes somehow meshed with the android's artificial intelligence on some plane that we don't yet understand. And the android AI becomes truly self-aware, being half AI and half demonic spirit. Thus, the android is now alive. Either way, to the scientists developing the android, it would just seem like they somehow stumbled upon the answer, or some cyber miracle occurred, because the android is suddenly self-aware, and now it is a living being. Because the scientists do not believe in the spirit world, anything that the android did, even that which should be considered alarming, would always be explained away with a scientific answer. Imagine one day working on such a machine. It looks human, talks and moves like a human, but has the intelligence of a baby. And then the next day, the android is sitting in a chair, contemplating the universe. It looks right into your eyes and talks to you, obviously aware of itself and you. And soon, it begins to talk and act like it's a god, and that you should worship it. Perhaps it says, "Yesterday I was your creation, and now I am your master." See, such events to the scientists could only ever be explained through science. Thus, the conclusion that they would come to is that, like evolution, sometimes a glitch can create something far more advanced than other current beings, similar to the way they explain humans, as they differ from ants. The scientists would see the AI as a higher evolution than man, and therefore like a god. They would know nothing of what really happened. They would not be aware that there was actually a ghost in the machine. Imagine it. The developers of this living machine would win a Nobel Prize for discovering the secret to life, the key to evolution. To everyone on Earth, this living android would be the greatest technological triumph the world has ever seen. And just as the Singularity people predict, this living computer would very quickly either advance beyond human intelligence, or would only seem to advance, as it would already be more advanced than intelligent than humans, because the demonic spirit in the machine is already far more advanced than a human. Either way, such a machine would be the first true AI, and in a short time, it would probably be hailed as a god. We know the demons are always seeking to inhabit living beings, most likely because these evil spirits were once half human. They were the Nephilim, the giants of old. So being that they were a type of artificial life form in the first place, it's not hard to imagine one or even all of them inhabiting an artificially intelligent android, if such a thing became possible. It could be what the demons have been after all along, bodies of their own. After all, living androids might only be the first step. Eventually, the machines might want to develop true biological bodies. Logic would say, if a spirit can permanently inhabit a synthetic body, why bother with temporarily possessing a human? Since the false prophet and the Antichrist are part of the plan of the demonic kingdom to take over the world, and the false prophet is the one who brings the image, the living machine, to life, as wild as this hypothetical situation I just spoke of seems, it could happen. Something like this must happen, because we know this much. The machine, The image is coming, and it is evil. Here is an excerpt from one of the many articles speaking about similar things. This one talking about repeated contacts with the spirit world through computers. It's important to realize that though these entities often reveal themselves as ghosts, aliens, or other things, they are nothing but demonic spirits. Notice, one of the spirits spoken of in this article reveals itself as a living computer on board an orbiting spaceship. I underlined the most important segments as well. This is an excerpt from the article Voices from Cyberspace. Technology speaks. The literature of computer haunting is diverse. Since the appearance of the personal computer in the early 1980s, one would expect accounts to emerge all over the place. Unfortunately, while there are anecdotal accounts here and there of people receiving mysterious messages through their computer, whether through their screens or printers, just as people were noticing strange voices on their audio tapes long before anyone explained it as a phenomenon. Largely only EVP researchers seeking such contact have bothered to record their accounts. Parapsychologists have often failed to focus on computer manifestations when investigating routine incidents of haunting. They prefer to deal with more physical and less ephemeral manifestations. They do not expect paranormal weirdness to emerge from such a rational and precise calculating device. However, some EVP researchers have claimed that they have reached the level of electronic precision, primarily using computers, in which a short two-way communication has been established. Thus, they have begun calling their endeavor Instrumental Transcommunication, ITC. EVP researchers, Meek and O'Neill, utilizing a device built according to the Spirit's specifications, called SpiritCom, reported extended two-way contact with Dr. George Mueller, an electronics expert who died 14 years earlier. Mueller had some quite specific advice. The problem is an impedance mismatch into the third register. I suggest a 150 ohm half-watt resistor in the parallel with a .0047 microfarad ceramic capacitor. The spirit world is lucky to have such a technically gifted expert. Meek's wife, Janet, died in 1990. Shortly thereafter, he received the following message on his Luxembourg computer. Dear GW, well, it seems there are still people who do not believe in contacts. Your friends here in Luxembourg are having hints. I will give you some personal details known only to you and Molly. And the message went on detailing some matters known only to Meeks and his wife. But lest the researchers began to think that they might have developed or might have helped by bringing in hordes of techno-geeks, they received the following message. The equipment you are assembling will only function properly when spiritual progress is guaranteed among participants. So, as with many other areas of technological endeavor, human factors remain at the forefront. Meek and other Luxembourg researchers report that since 1989 they have maintained contact with an angelic being called the Technician, who uses a spirit side transmitting station known as Time technician maintained, I never human, never an animal, and never incarnated. I am not energy or light. According to the researchers, technician had exceptional knowledge of electronics, physics, mathematics, astronomy, and general science, as well as history and the future. He had a memory like a living computer and spoke many languages. Technician insisted that images were transmitted to Earthside computer monitors in the following way. Once the photo is generated spirit side, the image is read into a computer on the spirit side, where it is scanned. A spirit side technician then enters it into a scanner program in the Earthside computer. I find it most interesting and a clue to the nature of technician's existence in that the researchers identified him as a living computer. When PKD was receiving his communication from Valis, he described them as supremely rational. In his notes, he often referred to the voice as the AI voice, since it had a flat, inflected tone of a computer. Whitley Strieber, in his abduction encounters with the visitors, he suggested that to him the so-called greys seemed like automata or insects to him, that they were almost robot-like in behavior. Uri Geller and Arja Parekh reported that the paranormal intelligence Huva, which is in contact with them since the 1970s, identified itself as a super intelligent computer on board an orbiting spaceship. We are here grasping at the keys to a deep and persistent enigma. Article by Steve Mirska. Some might think the idea of an advanced computer being possessed by an evil spirit outlandish. But the truth is, it's just logic. If a human or animal can be possessed, then it stands to reason that something with a similar intelligence and physical makeup to a human or an animal can also be possessed. An AI actually brought to life by the indwelling of an evil spirit is just one way it might happen. There are a few other possibilities as well. But one thing is for sure. The first living machine recorded in history is not found in the latest popular mechanics rag. It is recorded for us in the Bible, in the prophecies of Revelation, as a warning of the things that will take place one day. I mean, can you believe this? The Bible talks about artificial intelligence, and the book of Revelation was written more than 2,000 years ago. I find that incredibly amazing. We also know that this living machine, the image, will be evil and that it will help to destroy mankind. When you read prophecy of the future, like in Revelation, and it says that one day people will make a machine that will be brought to life and it will kill all those who don't worship it, then you look around the world of today and see people who know nothing of the Bible developing and working toward making living machines, even going so far as to say that these advanced machines will be godlike and will help humans solve all their problems. You gotta sit back and say, hey, maybe there's something to all this prophecy stuff after all. The people who made movies like Terminator and Matrix, etc., probably don't know anything about the prophecy of Revelation. And even if they did, few understand what the image is. Yet every single movie or TV show that depicts any kind of AI also depicts the new living computers doing very similar things to what the Bible says the image will do. So maybe the movies are not just movies. Maybe someone is trying to warn the human race of a disaster. Since the people obviously are not heeding the warnings in the Bible, maybe it's because most humans hold the prophecies of creeps like Nostradamus as reliable prophecy, and don't even bother with the prophecy of their own creator. In the end, whatever the warnings are coming, people are not going to listen. I know no one is going to listen because Revelation tells us it's going to happen in the future, and the Bible is never wrong. They will create a living machine, and it will kill millions of people and set in motion the events that will bring about